Hello and welcome! In this video I'm taking you along as I'm making my Regency bonnet. As materials to make my head I used 2 sheep sun hats. I will combine these to make my Regency bonnet. First of all I got rid of the decorations on them before I put my seam ripper to good use and ripped one of the hats apart at the crown. Because this is basically a spiral of head straw, I had to snip it at some point. And here's the finished look. See you in my next video, bye! Just kidding. I used the head straw spaghetti to make the crown longer to get the desired shape of the future bonnet. And here are the two crowns in comparison, and I will stitch back the cut-off brim now to the elongated crown. I pinned this in place and also trimmed a little to make it smaller and cut off a wedge at the back of the head. After sewing that on my machine, I finished the back edge with a strip of straw, which is also stitched by machine. This material is really easy to work with and my machine handled it very well. Then I tried to add some kind of head wire, but I only had this plastic version of it. I don't know, in the end I scrapped that because I didn't really help with the brim. Instead I continued finishing this edge. The raw edge is now basically sandwiched between 2 strips of head straw, and I also did this with the brim edge, which in the end helped giving it more stability. Quick try on, and here's the shape so far. Then I started to think about decoration, which was unexpectedly hard somehow. I didn't really have a plan nor experience with that, so I decided to take care of the lining first. I used the thin white cotton for that, measured the length from the inside of the crown to the brim and cut a piece in that length. I needed a few tries, but I managed to pleat it down in a nice way. I tried stitching this by hand, but no, I will do this by machine. And the next step was to cover up the mess inside the crown, for which I cut a circle of cotton, hemmed it and then sewn that down inside of the crown. All nice and tidy. I added some cute trim. This was done to the serious task of watching a show. Might have been Queen Charlotte or something, I don't remember. After that, I played around with a ribbon to tie the whole thing to my head. This was a light green velvet ribbon. Here I pinned it on. It felt cute. Might time travel later, I don't know. I spent a good while to stitch that on, only to decide last minute that I hated it and switched to a white green ribbon instead for the end result. Oh well. I kept that one quite simple, but maybe in the future I'll try my hands on a more elaborate one. And that's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing and give me a like. And until then, I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye!